Hi everyone, I'm Delle. Welcome to the channel if you're new, and welcome if you're returning back. I'm excited to have you here with me today. We have an interesting reading. I'm not sure what it's going to be about, but I was guided to use the Whispers of Love guidebook today for the reading. Well, the Oracle deck. We might look at the guidebook, we'll see. But yeah, don't get to use this deck this often, so I'm curious what kind of messages come through. It doesn't have to be romantic love. It could be self-love, familial love, friendship love. That love comes in all forms, and it is everywhere. So we'll see how that wants to play out today with the messages. Right away, they're saying it's like someone definitely has a declaration of love for you. So I want to get through my spiel first, so hold on a sec, please, Spirit. All information about me is in the description box. I'm Delle. I do personal readings, private readings, and sessions. That's all found, again, in the description box at DelleGoddessIntuitive.com or DelleGoddess.com. That link will get you there as well. Any information, resources, songs, tarot decks, oracle decks that I'm using, I also mentioned in the description box. You can find that there as well. If you haven't already and you would like to, please definitely subscribe to the channel. It's greatly appreciated, and it supports it, and the community grows, and you get to be a part of it as it's growing, and it's wonderful. So thank you so much. To those who like, share, comment, and subscribed already, thank you. I'm so appreciative, and I love reading your comments and hearing from you guys. It's really wonderful, so thank you again. Thank you so much. But yeah, I was getting, let's back to the reading. I was getting that there's like somebody definitely has a declaration of love, or it's just in all of you. So, okay, getting into the channel messages. Just feeling to take a big deep breath in, so inhale. If you want to join with me, inhale. And exhale. The main thing is just to fill the lungs completely. So if you want to do that again, inhale in through the nose or mouth. It doesn't matter. Just fill the lungs. And exhale out. One more time. Inhale. And exhale out. Almost did a little yawn there. Okay, now we're ready to begin. Sometimes just centering yourself, I'm seeing getting your compass straight again. So I'm hearing Spirit say like getting back onto the straight and narrow. So it feels silly. It feels like somebody who's indulged in a little too many party treats. That's what I'm hearing. So I don't really know what a party treat is to you. It could be candy or cakes or something. I'm seeing those what's that company that does the zebra cakes and the cosmic brownies and like the Debbie cream pies? I'm seeing like that kind of avenue. So maybe you had a child's birthday party or something. There's a lot of leftover sweets and things, and you could be overindulged, but Spirit's saying like, all right, back to the straight and narrow. So I think if you have specific health goals or something like that, it's just reconnecting with your values and sticking to the plan. I'm hearing because somebody has a doctor's appointment. I feel like it's a couple of you. There's a doctor's appointment coming up, and you want to make sure your labs look good. So it's just about getting back onto the straight and narrow is how it keeps coming through as. So there's somebody has some plants. I think you're watering the main ones, but you might be forgetting like 3 of them that are in the background, like background plants, and they're not getting as much water or sun as they would like. And if they could just be like replaced in the home to a sunnier spot. One in particular would really like the bathroom, and I'm seeing that it's either a spider plant, like with the little like the long leaves, and another one is an orchid would actually like the bathroom better. So that's super specific, and that's how it's coming through. I don't know if this is because I experienced this once, but I left an orchid in the bathroom one time. I just thought it looked pretty in there, and I went away on a trip, and when I came back, all of the orchids bloomed. It was really beautiful. So I'm hearing Ticket to Ride. I think this came through on the channel before, but if it's not, I'll throw it on the Spotify playlist by the Beatles. She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride and she don't care. So in the movie Help, if you saw that, it's one of the Beatles movies, Help. They're skiing, so that's when I think they're in the Swiss Alps or something skiing, and that song is being played. So it could be you could be taking a ski trip, maybe something like that. But I'm also seeing that someone just is in need of a little vacation or something. So it's seeing someone say like, I don't even care where I go, I just need to get out of Dodge. I just heard I need to get out of Dodge for a couple of days, or just get out of town. I'm seeing Saint-Tropez for somebody, so that sounds like fun. And yeah, it's just like you rest, you relax, you rejuvenate, and I just heard it's exactly what the doctor ordered. So making sure you're taking time to de-stress, that we're not just waiting to go on a holiday to de-stress. So making sure we're implementing stress-free zones throughout our day. I just heard this is a space of no judgment, by the way. It's just, I'm just translating the messages that coming through, and it's always just to help you connect with your true self. So when you are your true self, you're happy, you're choosing happiness, and life is just happier when you are your true self. It's just math, guys. But anyway, I'm seeing that somebody just making a point to set reminders to take a break at work. That's a big one coming through, where it's just like a 10-minute you time. So I have 10-minute me time, and you take 10 minutes to an hour, or 10 minutes every 2 hours or something, to just totally chill out. Maybe you step outside for a moment, breathe in the fresh air a couple of times. This is not a cigarette break, but a fresh air break. So really breathing in the air. And they're playing Breathe in the Air by Pink Floyd. So that's come through the channel before, so it's on the Spotify playlist already. And just making sure that you're taking, again, time for yourself. I'm seeing someone schedule a twice-a-week yoga class for themselves after work. So instead of going right home or going to the gym or something like that, they're actually going to the yoga studio instead, and using that as compressing time. It also helps your spine, your back a lot, like big time. You'll notice that your posture is just way better. Your overall health, your appearance feels way better and looks better. It's just because you're moving your body differently, and you're moving your body more fully, like a full range of mobility with your body is how it's coming through. So it's also inadvertently showing you, or consequently showing you, how to be more flexible in your life. So it translates what you were learning on the mat at yoga to off the mat. So what you're doing, like in your day-to-day life and practice. So that's pretty cool. You're seeing differences that you're making to your lifestyle. So I feel like somebody's incorporating more green juice as well. I'm seeing that too, like drinks with kale and things like that. And just feeling more supported and nourished that way. As well as somebody switching to almond butter. I keep yawning, wanting to yawn, which isn't like me. I don't normally do that. But I'm feeling like it's making sure that you're taking enough time to adequately rest yourself. So are you sleeping enough? The hydration is really coming through, is important. Making sure you're taking really deep breaths. So, okay, let's get into the oracle messages. That's all for the channel portion. Actually, they're saying, nope, there's one more. So let me get quiet and bring through the last, excuse me, there's some clearing coming through. I'm not sure. It could just be too that as you're developing or implementing these new routines and habits for yourself, you're just naturally letting go of things. So this can happen in yoga too, or in somatic work, where certain movements and stuff, like I had a full-blown past life regression in yoga one time. Just whatever the posture was and how the breath was going, it just went into trance. I was so relaxed. So it could be too, you're finding that like in yoga, you're just noticing things are just leaving your body in a good way, not like a fart. But there's nothing wrong with that. It's natural and it's normal. But I'm just seeing it's like, it's more like an energetic release where it's like, whoa, I just let go of something. But you're actually seeing it in the day to day where just like you feel better and you feel lighter and things aren't weighing so much. I'm seeing alignment to an integration of your higher self with you on a day-to-day basis. So there's a perspective shift with that too as well. And I'm hearing it's okay to take up more space. Like you're okay with taking up more space. And something about yoga is really teaching you that about yourself. I'm also hearing it's also teaching you that there's nothing wrong with yourself. So that you could be somebody who has struggled with not being enough. I'm hearing like you're not adequate enough. I don't know who told you that, but I'm literally seeing it like it could be like it was on a 4th grade report card. I'm seeing literally like a 4th grade report card or something like that, where you probably saw it really quick and the word that you remember is like where it said adequate something, and then your score was really low on that and it stuck with you and the belief was formed right then and there, I'm inadequate. But it's like you're not. You know what I mean? By whose standards? By whoever wrote that rubric report card. It's, you know what I mean? But that stuff can stay with us and it can stick with us and it hurts us and it harms us over time. But I just see it's like things like that are being released out of this practice just because you're having time to allow things to come to the surface. So it feels like you found a really supportive yoga class that, you know, I think the best... actually, I feel like I'm going to project by continuing that thought, so I'm not going to. I apologize for that. It does sound like you found a really, really supportive yoga class, so that's really important. Spirit's saying like thumbs up and a green light, so keep going. So that's coming through. The final channeled message of this portion of the reading is chilies are not the answer. If you are, I don't mean to laugh, but it's coming through a little humorously. If you are using or sprinkling chili, like cayenne pepper, Tabasco, things that are spicy to help clear your sinuses and your nasal passageways, that's not the answer. There's actually something that you should go to your doctor to get looked at. So it could be that you have a polyp or something like that, but there's a reason for the not being able to breathe properly, so you need to go to your doctor and get that looked at like now, like as soon as tomorrow. So that's coming through. Never meant to place alarm or anything like that, but they're just showing me somebody's like using chili to clear your nasal passageway, and Spirit's saying no. It's you're going to give yourself that reflux or GERD or something, so just please go and get it looked at, and you probably will have to go to an ear, nose, and throat doctor or something like that. Not a medical expert, so do your due diligence with this and use your discernment, but they're also cheekily saying follow your nose, so making sure that you are just going to your doctor and yeah. So, okay. I'm all for trying natural remedies first, always, but sometimes we have to go to the doctor. So, all right, on to the oracle cards now. So, Whispers of Love. There's 4. Okay. So, okay, tell me how many cards to get out, so I don't have to wonder or keep you guys wondering. Oh, I'm hearing Red Clay Strays, that song Wondering Why. Really good song. I love that song. My partner introduced me to this song. We have a band that we're in, and we have a band and we have our acoustic duo, and we do that in our duo, and it's just really, really sweet song. So but it's about somebody who just feels like just very lucky to be loved by another person, their person, and goes, she keeps on loving me, and I keep on wondering why. It's not the part I usually sing, so, but there's there's a lot of gratitude and humility in it, but Spirit wants you to know, more importantly and most importantly, that you are lovable. So you don't have to wonder why. You are lovable. You are innately lovable. Every part of you is lovable. All your quirks, your flaws, your ups, your downs, everything that makes you special, it's all lovable. So and it's important to hold the mirror up to yourself and to give yourself that love, to receive the love that you are giving to another, making sure that you're receiving that for yourself. So on the bottom of the deck, we have treasure your loved ones. So I'm just going to show you that they're just pointing out that it's there, treasure your loved ones. So it's okay to really admire and just be in awe of the people that you love, you know, treasure them, cherish them. Ooh, sorry guys, some more clearing with that. I feel like someone needed to hear that message. Oh, I love that song. It's still playing in my head. It's just so sweet. So definitely check it out. I will link the YouTube one of that. So if you don't have Spotify, definitely this one's worth a listen. So check it out. Okay. Love who you are. That's the first one. Wow. I love that. I love when they make sense. Thank you, Spirit. Love who you are. The heart chakra is totally open there. It's like what is this? A ship. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. And it's number 8. So I feel like you're allowing life to take you where it wants to take you. And it feels really good. This is totally a message for somebody who has decided that they are open to receive love and to be full of love. Maybe you've put in a lot of work with loving yourself. Maybe sometimes in doing all these little things and like habits and stuff like that to get us more healthy, to get us feeling better, to de-stress, whatever it is, it like everything starts to click and you're just like, wow, I love myself. I really do love myself. So I feel like you're having this realization or this acknowledgement within yourself, and it's really powerful. It's like you are the vessel, the ship, and Spirit's just loving on you, and just like you're just moving forward in life in the most graceful, effortless way. And it's really rewarding. Your experiences feel so much more balanced and better. Your body feels balanced and healthy. Your ideas are just flowing. You don't have to prove anything. It's just a really wonderful energy that's coming through and coming in. So it's really important to acknowledge that you are the center of your own universe. Might sound selfish and like, what? To hear that, but you are. It's your perspective. Everything stems from you. You're the one looking out from your vantage point. So to honor and to love yourself first, it just amplifies so much love. I know I've tried every other avenue about this, and it's really my life changed dramatically. It did and it didn't. It was the perspective within that changed dramatically, and then everything else changed. Everything became so much more loving. So I feel like you're going through that as well, or experiencing that. 33, appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and to find love. Yeah. So I'm getting there's like a new beginning, and I'm seeing, it's interesting, I'm seeing that this is like a little gemstone up here, but I'm seeing it as an egg. Let's go with it. And for some reason, her face is reminding me of like Robin's egg blue, even though it's not. And the egg would be blue, but that's sorry. That's how it's coming through on the message. It's something about a new beginning. But with appreciating this moment, I feel like with every present moment that you have, and you're gifting yourself and accepting the gift of the present moment, you're building and deepening the love that you share and that you have within for yourself. So it's also, I'm hearing something about like only holding people accountable for the present moment self. So for who they are in the present moment. It doesn't mean that we forget things from the past, but I'm seeing it's just like who they are in the present is what matters the most. So that's coming through. Take that how it resonates, but that's the message on that one. I feel like in the present moment too, you find a lot of magic and you find a lot of stored energy for yourself that you're able to just tap into. So the way it's coming through is it's like regenerative energy. Like you're just able to regenerate this love over and over and over again. So that's really, really powerful, and it's important to become aware of yourself and that you're the one doing this. So when you tap into that, I almost wonder if you're noticing your perception of time is changing. So it's like your days are fuller, but you have just enough time always. But it doesn't mean that you wish you had more or less. It's just everything's flowing really well right now. So that's coming through. I just heard laugh more. So laughing more in the present moment and enjoying it more. It makes matters a lot more special and heartfelt to look back on like a dinner where it's like, oh yeah, we laughed and we had a great time or something. Not forced, but it's just allowing there to be more pleasantness. Allowing something about the seashell is really like she's just opening up to acknowledging or receiving more pleasantness in the present. Okay. Next message is choose love. You always have a choice. Make yours with love. So, in the last reading I did, something about a George Seurat painting came through. Seurat. I'm sorry, I'm not really remembering him. Something about a lunch. There's a painting about a lunch. I'm seeing it again, so I'll link it below again if you want to check that out. But it's just something about just enjoying, like, to see things with love, to enjoy approaching things with love, asking yourself every step of the way, how would love answer this? How would love respond to this? How would love flow through this? If there's control, that's not love, that's fear. So how would love flow through this again? How would this situation look like if love was applied? Something like that's coming through. And there's an old book, it's oldish now, that was written sometime around like 1963. Catherine Ponder's the author, called The Dynamic Laws of Prosperity. And she talks about just like how you can call in divine love. So divine love flows in me, through me, and all around me and guides me to know exactly what to do. So that's something that you can use for yourself as well. I'll put that book in the description box if you want to check it out. I just see a lot of playful energy. I see transformation, and I see two more messages. I see a pasta party. So I know that that's specific, but I'm clearly seeing a pasta party is coming through. So maybe you have a pasta party coming up and just approaching it with love and seeing if it's something you previously dreaded. So it could be like all the parents get together and make big ziti or something for a school function, and you really don't want to go because you don't want to talk to the people, but something about choosing love and approaching it at a different point of view. Oh, we're here to support the kids, have fun. You know, it's like it changes your entire experience of the event, where you're like, oh, I can't wait to organize the next one. So that love can be that powerful and transformative, definitely. And then the other message I'm getting too is just is somebody's pregnant. So if that's you, congratulations. But I'm getting to just to making sure that you're choosing love, because that's something that your baby's already picking up on. So, and just you can already create and foster a loving environment just by being loving, and your baby can feel that. So that's a beautiful message. Okay. And then the final oracle card is the heart of the matter. There's more going on that meets the eye. Number 22. There's a lot going on in this card, so I'll let you take a look at it. There's like, you might want to screenshot it and make it bigger because there's a lot going on. Okay, we've got a sleeping child, a bunny rabbit, a picture of someone in a locket saying shush. There's a frog talking with a peacock. There's a lion in a snail shell. This card has everything. Geese flying, unicorns, sheep, someone in a doorway, a crab, a mermaid, a city. There's a lot going on in this card. That's one of my favorite parts of this deck, though. I like seeing all the stuff. There's some of that in every card too. Oh, sorry, it's not the camera trying to focus it there. And then, of course, there's a big angel here. That's the main part, Spirit's saying. There's a big angel looking over all the stuff that's going on. So I'm not actually getting too much about what this could be, what the heart of the matter is. There is more going on that meets the eye. We can look at the guidebook, but I'm also getting to, intuitively, I'm not really picking up on much, other than Spirit redirecting to the previous cards. Love who you are, so it begins with yourself. Appreciate the moment, come back to the present always, and choose love. So I feel like as long as you're doing those things, it doesn't matter what's going on that you can't see. You can only control how you react and how you show up. So there's something about that, not worrying about it, letting the divine take care of everything. If you're worried about something, I'm hearing just to give it to the divine and to continue, again, loving yourself, appreciating the now moment, so being in the present moment and choosing love. So allowing everything that you do to be answered with love is super important. I feel like there's this cultivation of you having your own back right now, and you showing up for yourself and supporting yourself. If you're someone who previously would have just kind of threw caution to the wind and done everything that your spouse or your partner wanted you to do without really thinking, okay, well, how does this actually make me feel? And do I even want to do this? Or is this really more about me wanting to please the person that I love? And is that love if I'm abandoning myself in the process for pleasing this person too? What does abandoning myself look like? Is it that I'm just not showing up for myself? Is it that I haven't checked in with myself? What makes me happy? Maybe yoga was actually something that I needed like 5 years ago. I'm just getting around to doing it now because I had to show up for everyone else before. So I don't know why that just kind of came out to talk about. So that's there. I am going to read from the guidebook though, just to see if there's more messages about the heart of the matter, this card. I'm going to focus it so you can, all right, take a look at it while I read. All right, there's more going on that meets the eye. Take a moment to get to the genuine issues in the situation. The truth of what's going on lies at the very heart of the situation. Be honest and willing to do whatever is necessary to take care of this. Whether you see your current scenario as positive or negative, it's happening for a reason. Awareness and understanding will help you see beyond your current circumstances. It may feel difficult at first, but with time you may feel differently and understand why things unfolded as they did. Even if you are in an emotional upheaval, there is an outcome that will bring love and blessings. A beautiful angel watches over a sleeping child while myriad dreams fill her slumber. Sometimes it feels like you're surrounded by far more than you can comprehend. This card is showing you that there's a higher power working on your behalf. You're watched over and loved. A situation will be resolved with time. Okay. So yeah, it could just be that you're going through a lot right now, or I'm hearing like you're almost in some kind of an ordeal or something that you would rather not be. But how you get through this is loving yourself and continuing to love yourself and to choose love over all other obstacles, okay? Or it will help you overcome obstacles right now. So they're not giving me anything about this, so I feel like you know what it's in relation to. Or it could be different for all of you. I have no idea, but not even an inkling, guys. So I'm sorry about that, but I feel like it's for you to decipher on your own for yourselves. So use your discernment, breathe into this, but big time, love yourself, present moment, choose love. That's like, they keep highlighting that in that order. Love yourself, present moment, choose love. So and with that, I will say adieu. So I'm going to close the reading with that message. I just heard firefly, so I don't know if that's a little sign or something for somebody, but I heard clear as day, firefly. So if that's I actually am getting it's like a sign of hope or a little beacon of hope, but it could also be just a symbol or something that one of you guys have asked for. So it's coming through, firefly. So, okay. now I will close the reading. Thank you so much for listening, watching, subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing, all that good stuff. I hope that you are well, and until next time, stay well and take care. Bye.